Have you ever stopped to think about the power that words have in your life? They're not just sounds or symbols. They're the tools that shape our realities, influence our emotions, and connect our souls. In this video, we will explore the fascinating universe of the hidden power of words, revealing how they can transform not only your daily interactions, but also your worldview. Over the next few minutes, you will discover how language can be a creative force in your life, helping to build deeper relationships, promote empathy, and even elevate your emotional well-being. Do you often feel misunderstood or wish to improve the way you communicate with others? Then this video is for you. Together, we will unravel how every word we utter carries a unique energy and how we can use them to manifest positive changes in our lives. Prepare for a revealing journey where we will talk about simplicity and honesty in communication, the pitfalls of ambiguity, and the magical power that resides in each of our expressions. By the end of this video, you will be equipped not only with knowledge, but also with practical tools to transform your way of communicating and, consequently, your life. Let's discover together the surprising impact that words can have on us. Words play a fundamental role in our daily lives, shaping not only how we communicate, but also how we perceive the world around us. Every chosen word can turn a simple dialogue into a deep and meaningful conversation. For example, when we say thank you sincerely, we create a bond of gratitude that strengthens our connections. Words have the ability to express love, sadness, joy, and even anger, and it is crucial to understand that the choice of words can have a direct impact on our interpersonal relationships. Moreover, words are not just communication tools. They're the essence of human understanding. Imagine how a simple phrase of encouragement can change someone's day. Phrases like, "You are capable," or "I'm here for you," have the power to uplift spirits and promote resilience in challenging moments. It's fascinating to realize that language is a reflection of our culture and values, and what we say can reveal much about who we are and how we connect with others. Finally, it is important to remember that the responsibility for our words goes beyond what is said aloud. The words we choose to use, whether in text, a message, or a conversation, create an atmosphere of trust or discomfort. Therefore, when communicating our ideas, we must always keep in mind the impact that our words can have, as they are, in fact, the key to building a world of mutual understanding and harmony. And this connection established through communication leads us to the next topic, the historical and cultural significance of words. The history of words is as rich as humanity itself. From the dawn of time, civilizations recognized the importance of words as instruments not only of communication but also of power and influence. In ancient times, words were considered sacred and were often used in rituals and ceremonies. For example, shamans and priests in various cultures believed that specific words could invoke deities or influence natural events. This shows us that, for many societies, words carried significant weight that transcended their literal meaning. Throughout the centuries, different cultures developed their own languages and dialects, each reflecting the history, values, and traditions of their people. However, language is not static. It evolves constantly. Think about how the word love is translated and interpreted differently around the world. In some cultures, expressions of affection are demonstrated openly, while in others, the language of love may be more subtle. This linguistic diversity enriches global communication, allowing people to share their experiences and feelings in unique ways. Moreover, the preservation of languages is crucial for keeping alive the stories and legacies of entire communities. When a language disappears, it takes with it a wealth of ancestral wisdom. An example of this is indigenous languages, which contain not only words but also concepts that express the deep connection between humans and nature. This cultural heritage is a powerful reminder of how words have the potential to connect generations and communities, showing that language is more than communication. It is a testament to our humanity. Language is a powerful bridge that connects distinct worlds. Imagine a place where different cultures meet. It is language that allows for the exchange of ideas and the building of relationships. When someone says hello in a different language, they're not just greeting, they're also opening the doors to a dialogue that can lead to new friendships, collaborations, and understandings. This exchange is not limited to words. It extends to emotions, stories, and experiences that are transmitted through language. Additionally, language serves as a means of expressing identity. Every word we use carries a cultural meaning that connects us to a specific group. When someone uses idiomatic expressions or local slang, they are not only communicating but also identifying with a community. Think about how the slang cool in Portuguese not only communicates approval but also evokes a sense of belonging to a generation that shares that expression. This intimate connection between language and identity is what makes communication so rich and multifaceted. However, language is not just a communication tool. It also has the power to shape reality. The words we choose can turn a simple statement into a powerful narrative. If someone says, "I am capable," the very assertion begins to shape their perception and, consequently, their reality. Therefore, understanding the role of language as a bridge not only between people but also between ideas is essential for navigating the complex world of communication. Now, let's delve into the complexities and ambiguities that can arise during communication. Human communication is a field full of complexities and ambiguities that can often create misunderstandings. When we speak, we are not just exchanging information, but also sharing our personal interpretations of reality. For example, two people can hear the same sentence, but interpret its meaning completely differently, depending on their prior experiences and cultural contexts. This duality reveals that words have a subjective nature, which can further complicate communication. Moreover, ambiguity is a double-edged sword. It can enrich language by allowing for multiple interpretations, but it can also lead to confusion. Imagine an artist who says that their new work is a reflection on life. This phrase may evoke distinct images and feelings in each viewer, but may also leave some wondering, what exactly does he mean? Therefore, this ambiguity can be an opportunity for deeper dialogue or a barrier that prevents clear understanding. The secret lies in how we use this ambiguity to our advantage. In this complex landscape, it becomes vital for communicators to strive for clarity and directness. Using practical examples and contextualizing messages can help minimize uncertainties. For instance, instead of saying, "Let's improve the situation," it would be more effective to specify, "Let's create a plan to reduce delivery times." Thus, clarity in communication becomes an essential tool to ensure that the message is received as intended. And it is with this clarity that we can prepare to discuss the equally intriguing limitations of language. The limitations of language are a reality that we all face, and recognizing this is the first step toward improving our communications. Often, the words we choose fail to capture the fullness of our experiences or feelings. For example, how do you describe the profound joy you feel when seeing a dear friend after years apart? Words may fall short of conveying the intensity of that moment, making communication a challenge. This inadequacy reminds us that, no matter how elaborate the words, they will always be a simplification of human complexity. Additionally, language can limit our ability to express abstract ideas and complex concepts. A great example of this is the struggle many people face in describing feelings like sadness or anxiety. An individual might say they are sad, but that can mean many different things. It could be a bad day, a loss, or a phase of introspection. Therefore, the limitation of words lies not only in their meaning but also in the depth of what we are trying to communicate. This reality can be frustrating but also serves as an invitation to explore new forms of expression, such as art, music, or even silence. Lastly, this limitation can lead us to reflect on the importance of utilizing different modes of communication. When sharing complex emotions, we might consider using stories, metaphors, or even images to better illustrate our feelings. By doing this, we expand our emotional vocabulary and become more effective communicators. And by addressing these limitations, we can already glimpse the fascinating theme of the magical power of words that is to come, leading us to understand that language is much more than just a collection of sounds. Words have a power that goes beyond what we can see or touch, and often this power is described as magical. Since ancient times, civilizations around the world have recognized that words can influence reality in surprising ways. For instance, in many cultures, charms and spells were used to heal, protect, or even attract luck. This belief in the power of words suggests that when spoken with intention, they can open doors to significant changes in our lives. The spoken word is not just a tool, it is a force that can shape our destiny. Moreover, the conscious use of words can transform our perception and our interactions with the world. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day, while words of encouragement can change the course of a person's life. Imagine how a sincere compliment can elevate the self-esteem of a friend or colleague. The power of words lies not only in their ability to communicate information, but also in their capacity to touch the hearts and souls of people. This magic reveals itself in the small actions of daily life, where our verbal expressions have the potential to create deep connections. Finally, this idea of magic in words leads us to reflect on how we can use this force in our lives. How about adopting a daily practice of positive affirmations? It can be as simple as looking in the mirror each morning and saying, "I am capable, I am strong." These words have the ability to create a real impact on our mindset and the decisions we make throughout the day. As we delve deeper into the discussion about the vibrational consequences and energy of words, we realize that what we say not only reflects our intentions, but also shapes the world around us. Every word we speak is not just a sound. It is a wave of energy that resonates in the universe. When we speak, we emit frequencies that can influence our emotional state and the environment around us. This idea is fascinating and, in a way, a bit magical, don't you think? Positive words like love, hope, and success create vibrations that attract similar experiences, while negative words like hate, fear, and frustration can contribute to a cycle of negativity. Imagine, for example, how a compliment can not only brighten someone's day, but also improve your own mood and perspective. The ancients had this wisdom, using words as mantras to invoke changes in their lives. The repetition of words or phrases with clear intentions can transform a person's internal energy, creating a positive vibrational field around them. Let's think about a practical situation. By starting the day with affirmations, you can change the energy you bring to your interactions. Something as simple as saying, "Today will be a great day," can influence how you behave, helping attract pleasant experiences and increasing your resilience in the face of challenges. Furthermore, the connection between our emotions and the words we choose cannot be underestimated. Often, what we say reflects what we feel internally, and this connection can be a key to self-exploration. Why not ask yourself, what words do I use most often in my life? Reflecting on this can reveal patterns of thought and emotion that may need to be adjusted. By understanding that each word is a seed we plant in our reality, we can begin to choose our expressions more carefully, aligning them with the experiences we wish to cultivate. Now, we delve into the need for a common language, which is essential to harmonize this energy. Common language is more than just shared words. It is the bridge that connects different cultures, experiences, and worldviews. When we can express ourselves in a way that everyone can understand, we create a space of empathy and connection. This is vital in an increasingly diverse world, where the nuances of each culture can easily lead to misunderstandings. By speaking a language that everyone recognizes, we are able to build constructive dialogues and find collective solutions to problems that affect us all. For instance, when discussing important topics such as human rights or environmental issues, using accessible language can make all the difference in how the message is received. But common language is not just about vocabulary. It also involves clarity and sincerity in communication. When words are chosen with intention and respect, we create an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. It's crucial to realize that by simplifying our communication, we are not diminishing the depth of what we want to express. In fact, we are enhancing the effectiveness of our message. A practical example of this can be seen in corporate environments, where the use of jargon and complicated terminology can alienate team members. By opting for more direct and inclusive communication, collaboration becomes smoother and more productive. Moreover, the establishment of a common language can also be a way to resolve conflicts. When two parties disagree, it is often a matter of interpreting the words used. If we can establish a common linguistic foundation, the chances of understanding and resolution increase significantly. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate this skill of communicating clearly and accessibly. Ask yourself, am I using language that promotes understanding or creates barriers? By making this conscious effort, we begin to realize that the true magic of words reveals itself in how they can connect rather than divide. Simplicity and honesty in communication are fundamental pillars that sustain meaningful and lasting interactions. In a world full of noise and distractions, clarity in words stands out as a pressing necessity. When people communicate simply and straightforwardly, messages become easier to understand and absorb. This does not mean that the content needs to be superficial, but rather that it should be presented in a direct and genuine manner. An example of this can be observed in inspiring speeches, where leaders who use clear and accessible language can touch the hearts of their audiences more deeply. Honesty, in turn, adds a layer of authenticity to interactions. When people speak sincerely, they create an atmosphere of trust where vulnerability is accepted and valued. This is especially important in relationships, whether personal or professional. When sharing true emotions and thoughts, the connection between people is strengthened. A good example is the practice of nonviolent communication, which encourages the honest expression of feelings and needs, thereby promoting mutual understanding and empathy. Instead of avoiding conflicts, honesty encourages us to face difficulties head-on. By integrating simplicity and honesty into our communication, we not only improve our interactions, but also become agents of change in our communities. This generates a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same. It's a positive cycle that enriches social and cultural life, allowing words to play a transformative role. So, ask yourself, how can I simplify my communication and be more honest in my interactions? As you reflect on this, you realize that every word has the potential to change not only what we say, but also how our messages are received and interpreted. Throughout this video, we explored the transformative power of words and how they shape not only our lives, but also the world around us. Now, I invite you to reflect. How have you been using words in your daily life? Are they building or destroying? Every word we utter has an impact, and it is vital that we are aware of this power. Are you ready to transform your interactions and your reality through a more careful choice of words? If you feel inspired by everything we've discussed and wish to delve deeper into this knowledge, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. Together, we can explore more about how words and communication can drive significant changes in our lives. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of this journey. What word will you choose to use from now on?